Hello everyone, welcome to edupediaworld.com. This is your video lecturer Vomika Soni, and in the current video lecture I will discuss about circulatory system. In my previous video lecture I had already discussed about blood groups and blood transfusion. In the current video lecture I will explain about the circulatory system in human body, and the topics that will be covered in this video lectures are blood vessels and the three types of blood vessels: arteries, veins and capillaries. So let's begin with the current video lecture. See, as you can see in this figure, it depicts the circulatory system in a human body. The blood is circulated around the body in blood vessels, which form a continuous system communicating with every living part of the body. As you can see in this figure that the blood is circulated around the body. See these arrows? Through these arrows you can analyze that how the blood is flowing in each and every part of the body. See, the blood flows in the vessels always in the same direction, and the most important thing is that it passes repeatedly through the heart. Here also you can see that the blood is repeatedly passing through the heart. Now the muscles of the heart, through their periodic contractions, cause the blood to flow and circulate. So the circulatory system thus consists of a pumping organ, that is heart, and blood vessels. In the current video lecture we will only focus about blood vessels, and in the next video lecture I will explain about the pumping organ, the heart. See, the blood vessels are of three types: arteries, veins and capillaries. They are connected to form a continuous system. First of all, we will discuss about arteries. Arteries are fairly wide vessels which carry blood from the heart to different organs of the body. Arteries carry blood under pressure and blood flows in them with jerks. See, the arteries divide into smaller vessels called arterioles, which themselves divide repeatedly until they form a dense network of microscopic vessels called capillaries. All arteries except pulmonary artery carry oxygenated blood. They do not collapse when empty or a cut occurs. See, arteries have thick, elastic and muscular wall and a narrow lumen. Here you can see the lumen of the artery is very narrow, and because of this reason, as they have thick cell wall, they do not collapse when empty or cut across. So this was all about arteries. Next I will explain you all about veins. Veins carry blood from different organs to the heart. All veins except pulmonary vein carry deoxygenated blood. Small veins are called venules, and these venules are formed from capillaries and joined to form veins. The blood pressure in them is steady and is less than the artery. See, veins have thin, less muscular wall and wide lumen. As you can see in this figure that the lumen of the veins, it is very wide, okay, and the walls, the muscular wall is very thin. Because of this reason, when they are empty or cut across, they collapse. Also, they have valves in them which permit unidirectional flow of blood and thus prevent blood flowing away from the heart. Okay. Next we will discuss about capillaries. Capillaries are microscopic vessels about 8 microns in diameter. The walls of capillaries consist of a single layer of squamous epithelial cells. As you can see here, these are the epithelial cells, and this is the diagram showing capillary. These lie in contact with the body tissues. Functions of capillaries are that they allow inward and outward diffusion of various substances like glucose, amino acids, urea, etc. See, leukocytes squeeze out the thin capillary wall and lie in the tissue fluid. Also, they allow the inward diffusion of carbon dioxide from the intracellular fluid and from there into the tissue cells. Capillaries establish continuity between arterioles and venules. So this was all about capillaries. Now we will discuss the differences between artery and vein. The first difference is that arteries distribute blood from the heart to different parts of the body, and veins collect blood from different parts of the body and pour it into the heart. Arteries are deep-seated, whereas veins are superficial. Due to thick walls, arteries are non-collapsible and veins are collapsible as they have thin walls. Arteries have small lumen and no valves, but veins have large lumen, wide lumen and valves which prevent backflow of the blood. See, blood flow with jerks and under great pressure in artery, and in the vein, flow of blood is smooth and flows under low pressure. Arteries become empty after the death of organism, but veins still contain blood after the death of organism. Except pulmonary artery, all arteries carry oxygenated blood. Except pulmonary veins, all veins carry deoxygenated blood. So this was all about today's video lecture. Hope you have enjoyed the video lecture and understood the concept properly. In my upcoming video lecture, I will discuss about the structure of heart, and also I will tell you about the function and the working of heart. So till then, keep watching the videos of edupediaworld.com. Thank you for listening. Have a wonderful day ahead.